Is it Captain Blush?
Yes.
Friends, good morning, I will say today.
Well, this is,
the first time.
look, early morning, look at this, eh?
Early bird catches the worm, eh? Now this is, I think that...
Saturday?
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday the 10th.
This is the earliest unboxing video that we're doing on this channel, but of course, we're filming this because after this filming, we will work here today. And in the meanwhile, while we will work, I will post this video on our beautiful and sexy YouTube channel. Salute and welcome to Petrincic Brothers Flying Circus. This is the channel where we will try to test as many different planes as possible and film, of course. The channel when we don't edit nothing, and of course the channel when we want to show you the ultimate fun in your life, and that is flying RC planes. Good enough, Captain Blush?
Yes.
Because today we have something so special. I said to myself, I was watching this to arrive to the store here. I have bought this in Austria. I was watching this for over a month when this plane will come to the store. It was on 5th September. And exactly on that day I have checked in the store, clicked on the plane, and in fact it was the last one. Oh, I was so lucky. The same day, the day came to the store, they were all sold, and I bought the last one. And what it is, the beautiful, sexy, brand new release from the FMS, the Rafale 64mm EDF jet.
Yes.
Now, of course, I was watching the 80mm one Rafale already for such a long time on the internet, here, there, everywhere, but it's so expensive. And this time I think that we have now the great option, because if you buy yourself the 80mm Rafale, it is around 650 euros here in Europe, but this baby cost me 250 euros. And I will tell you this, what it looks to me like a new reality here in this world, in this time of this economical crisis, that more and more jets will be released in the 50mm and in the 64mm dimension, because they are cheaper. So at least this one someone can afford, because it's really hard to afford to buy yourself 10 jets, 8
What? You drive a Ford?
Yeah, a Ford. But to tell the truth, I didn't have a Ford in my life, really.
Neither did I.
But hey, maybe in the future, who cares? The Rafale NATO Tiger meet. Now, quickly, Captain Blush, what this is, this will be quickly, like I have said, 64mm EDF jet that will run on 4 cell. We will come back to that.
Wait.
And this
face recognition, okay.
Face recognition. Oh, I will just tell you a few facts, because we have said that today we're unboxing. We will do a little history minute, and this will be of this plane. What in fact is, so we will know a little about it, and we will look at a totally different perspective when we will know what this we are talking about. The Dassault Rafale, French pronunciation is Rafale, literally meaning gust of wind. Now this is what means Rafale. I was thinking, what Rafale means? It means the gust of wind and burst of fire in a more military sense. It's a French twin-engine canard delta-wing multi-role fighter aircraft designed and built by Dassault Aviation. Equipped with a wide range of weapons, the Rafale is intended to perform air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strike, anti-ship strike, and nuclear deterrence missions. The Rafale is referred as an omni-role aircraft by Dassault. So this is it. What to tell more? I don't know. I was flying this.
First introduction.
France entered into an arrangement with the UK, Germany, Italy, and Spain to produce an agile, multi-purpose future European fighter aircraft, which would become the Eurofighter Typhoon. What does this mean? I don't know. We will check. But that's the point, and that is good enough for this. Now, Captain Blush, I will give you the phone back. We know little history about this plane. The point is that this is made by FMS, and I will tell you this, I'm not doing the commercial for the FMS, because all the FMS planes that we have on this channel, I buy them with my money because they don't send nothing, but it doesn't matter. I will still tell that the FMS planes are one of the best to buy on the market. By now, I didn't have a single bad FMS plane on this channel, and I have tested, and I know right now that this baby will be amazing, okay?
Yes.
So they said, enough of talking, let's go to the point. And the point is also one about this, because I haven't seen any videos of this on YouTube. There is maybe 1, 2 videos, there is no video of the unboxing, and no videos particular of the flying, and I don't know what. So that means that Petrincic brothers, we must film this for all the viewers around the world, so you will know what to expect when you unbox yourself this sexy plane. Now come closer, Captain Blush, come close, because the jets deserve to be seen. Look at this. Hey, huh? Now I will tell you this, as soon as I see the unboxing of the plane, if you check here inside, I mean check this out, check this here, how good this is packed. Do you see this? They have molded the foam exactly for this plane, put it all as it should be. Now this is even, the box is amazing design.
Yes.
And I will tell you this, that this time, all that you can save yourself is maybe this box or just this front page. Now I was saying that to myself many times, can you imagine, we have 400 planes, how many these pages I would have here to put them somewhere,
yeah,
but I usually burn them, but it's maybe sad. At least you can cut yourself this. Why? Because this plane will need some glue assembly, so that means that you won't be able to stick it in the box anymore. After you assemble the plane, that's it. But still, it's in such a size that I think you can carry this in every car to the runway, or even on the motorcycle in case that you're doing a part-time job as opposed to the clown.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Bozo.
Yeah, of course, the first thing with the FMS planes is that you still get sexy and beautiful instruction manual in every box. Show that to the viewers, Captain Blush. Follow the instruction manual and that's it. And I will tell you one sexy secret about this plane, film me. This plane has something on that I just love, and I hope that every single plane in the future will have on, especially the jets, because when you fly the plane, you're not here to prove something to anybody, you're here to have the ultimate fun, and the point is that the plane survives every single flight. So what does that mean?
Gyro?
Of course, it does have the reflex gyro inside, and that means that even if you have the 4-channel plane, you will need a 5-channel receiver or more, 6, because you put the gyro on one switch. Good enough?
Yes.
And first today, do you know what I will take out?
The cone?
The nose. This time I will start with the nose. And to tell you the truth, I can't wait to assemble this plane, and I see something.
What?
Have you ever seen the detachable nose done in such a way like this one? I will check. Wait. How does this go out? I can't just take it. Is there something? Yeah, but it's not.
Maybe it's glued.
Yeah. It was a little fresh paint, but okay. I will fix this. I mean, what I was saluting. Look at the way that the nose is detachable. I mean, this is unbelievable. Do you see this? Not on the magnet, which sometimes can pop off.
Wasn't this used in some kind of a bush stripe,
Bush stripe?
They were putting...
Yeah. Captain Blush, Yeah.
They were hiding there.
Yeah, they're jewels, but they're having that from the pumpkin, I mean, what does this have to do with the plane, Captain Blush?
I was just thinking.
Yeah, of course, you were just thinking, Sexy, beautiful, and we can see that the tip is plastic, and imagine how sexy this will look. Of course, already I'm impressed with the nose of the plane.
Reinforced.
Next, we will go this time to the beautiful and sexy carbon bar. Maestro, look at this. Now this means that the plane will be really, really beautifully, the wings will be secured. And what's the point of this? If you're a jet lover, I mean, you would love to have every single jet, and not just when you have one jet, I don't know, if you really like it, you want to have it in the variety of dimensions and now you have the 80 millimeter, you have the 64 millimeter. Can you imagine maybe 120 millimeters, 50 millimeter, or I don't know what so this gives you a great chance to have at least 2 Rafales in your gust of wind in your hangar. And now we go to the best part of every boxing, that is to take really something out, and this time we have the wing, and we will check it good. The quality, of course, my friends, you can already see here the quality of FMS planes. The wires all covered in the same color as the plane. Beautiful paint job, no dripping of the paint anywhere. I can already see here the beautiful and sexy thing, and that is the option that you can take on or off the ordnance, the rockets and everything. I mean, this is something to salute. The servo is covered, already pre-installed, and we can see here that it is already protected. Do you see this?
Yeah.
And this goes to me, it looks like maybe later you can take out the wheels and just hand launch this plane, or somebody can hand launch the plane for you, because you have the protection for the servo. Do you see this?
All together.
Show the middle part.
Yeah.
The middle part. This is it. We can all see here that you have just the aileron, and this time it will be the delta wing
Configuration.
aileron configuration, because you have only this, but you do have also the rudder. It will be the same configuration as on the Messerschmitt 163, the Comet. You have the ailerons, but you also have the rudder for the flight. And of course, I was trying to show you that also you can see here the reinforcement for the wing, and I can see here the bolt construction. So that means that you will really be able to disassemble this plane to be as small as possible, so you can store it. But the back of the plane, of course, the vertical stabilizer or something will be glued in, which you will see in the future. I mean, look at this, even here, the beautiful plastic part for the ordnance. I mean, this is so sexy. I can't wait. And I will tell you this, we have just rolled the runway. We will wait a few days now to see if the moles will come back out. If not, we will put the carpet back. And for the first flight on our refurbished runway, I will use this jet.
Yes.
It will deserve it, with the biggest pleasure. Of course, the second wing, the same as the first one, and that's it. Show it good, Captain Blanche. Look at this quality, I just love it, Yes. Good enough?
Good enough.
Next, I can see here, and I just love this. I just love the planes. Some planes look even better with the ordnance on. I mean, you do have some extra drag, but for really scale, look, to put all the fuel tanks and the rockets on, the planes look so sexy, even if you put it in your hangar on this plane. And this plane, because it's not so big, you can even put it in your bedroom. I mean, not in the bedroom, in your living room, in your office or somewhere. So let's go first check the fuel tanks. I mean, look at this, the stickers on, sexy and beautiful, really light. This will not put some extra weight on the plane, and you can see here how beautiful it is to just slip on and slip off.
Yes.
Of the wings. Of course, we have here the second. We will put the ordnance here, Captain Blanche. So we will see later how the plane will look. And of course, you also have the missiles. No, I think that
On
these
the
are.
tips. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course. Look, these are for the tips of the wings. I mean, I check this sexiness there. I'm so happy to have this baby here. Really, I'm happy.
Like this.
The second one is here. Look at this. The second one is on the other side of the country. In this side of the box, put it there.
Country.
Or this is the country, where the plane lives inside.
So you mean the state? On the other side of the state?
Oh, a lot of stuff, What's this, of course, yeah. The gluing, yeah. And something I want to check. And of course, I will take it out here. I will just...
What's this?
Look at this, yeah.
Show me the picture where this goes.
Yeah, underneath, Captain Blanche, look. Underneath you have one fuel tank. I think that you have the rockets here, and you have the fuel tanks beside the fuselage. I mean, this will be heavily armored plane, I mean,
Now
look at
the fuel tank is inside.
The fuel tank is inside, of course, and you have the rockets here. I mean, can you imagine how sexy this plane will look when it will be assembled? And not just that, it has the gyro, so I know that the plane will survive. This is priceless, Look, But look at this, look how sexy it is. And this is plastic, so you don't break them, huh? This is unbelievable. Of course, let's go next. We will go to the rudder. Tiger meat. Beautifully sexy, the stickers already on, the servo already pre-installed, and I can see here that this will be the glue construction. But I don't mind, because I have said to you that the wings can be removed, so that means that you will make yourself pretty sleek.
And of course,
for the... And I knew one thing, of course, on the 80mm Rafale, you do have also the working canards. But on this one, they will be just phony baloney canards, but still the plane will look sexy. They will not move, but maybe someone, I don't know, someone can do
modification.
Can do this modification and make yourself the moving canards. I mean, why not? What is the limit? Nothing, just your imagination. Of course, we have the canards here. They will be here, like this, I mean, already it looks so sexy. Now let's go to the landing gear, because it is fixed landing gear, but show this, my friends. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look how sexy it is, It looks like a real one. Yeah, even with the suspension, I mean, this is unbelievable. And not just something, but this is not plastic, my friends. No. This is aluminum, Yeah, of course it is, the aluminum,
Of course,
it is.
Yeah.
And even this, look, this is not just plastic. Don't be fooled, I mean, the back suspension is not, but still it is CNC aluminum made. And look how sexy they are, And for me, and you have this small base, of course, I can see already that this will have to work. This will have to work on our magic carpet, because the front wheel is really small. I don't think that this, for some big tall grass, this will not work. But if you have the carpet, sure, a manicured grass or the asphalt, or even if you will put away the wheels and just hand launch it, you have such a beautiful plane. I will put the wheels here. Yeah, I'm so happy. Let's check what's inside here. We still have something. Of course.
USB cable.
This always comes USB cable, so you can hook yourself.
Oh, Type C. You can use this as a charger, for your phone.
Yeah, this is, I think, to get the access inside for the gyro, just in case that you have to set something, because you have all the settings of the gyros. You can buy yourself a new gyro, Reflex. It doesn't matter what kind of plane does it have on. You can just go to the internet, to the computer hookup, and you can download yourself the settings for all the FMS planes to put them in the gyro, and that's it. In case I can use this gyro for the 80mm on a different plane, just hook it to computer and download the file and settings for that kind of plane.
Yes.
And of course, one thing that we have here, and I love that it is, but this is unbelievable. Now this, of course, you can see here, these are all the screws that you need to assemble this plane. Just a few. Just a few, and a little glue. And I just love this antenna, because do you know why?
Why?
It is detachable. Do you see this?
Those in front.
Because if you glue, and this is something to salute. Whenever you have the antenna, the PTO tubes, and I don't know what, the machine guns, put them like this, because it doesn't matter how careful you will be, sooner or later you will hit it somewhere and you will break it, it will pop out the foam, and you will be sad. It's not a big damage, but it looks so sick when you break yourself this sexy antenna or the PTO tube or whatever this is. And of course, now we come to the best part of every unboxing, and that is for the fuselage, and it's time to see this baby in all its glory. I will remove that. Now check this out. Check this out. Here, back.
Wait.
Do you see?
Ooh, there's a big one.
64mm, the second size. And I just love the way, I mean, look at these small things, my friends. Do you see this? Look at these small things that are on. The antenna here. Do you see this? The antennas here, or whatever it is. This here. These dots here. The inlets. I mean, look at the sexy inlets. They're all reinforced with the plastic. Do you see this? So if you will land here, of course, you will put yourself some protection. Yeah, of course. You will have to put some protection on if you will be landing on the grass. And of course, you have here the cheat holes and the beautiful, sexy access to the EDF. I mean, look at this, how sexy it is. Just unscrew this and you will come inside. I mean, this is so sexy. I mean, look at this. And the pilot and even the cockpit, do you see? So the plane doesn't look sick. Now, of course, we will open it. Let's check quick. I mean, look at this. Look. I just love it. And check out this. And salute.
XT60.
The XT60 connector. And of course the reflex gyro in front. And here, exactly here. Can you imagine the better spot? Can you imagine better place for 6-channel antenna-less receiver?
Oh, in front.
I can't imagine better place than this. Huh?
Yes.
And look at this spacious compartment, and here look, they even put the second velcro to put on the battery to secure the battery even more. But I just love this, and this should be a must in every plane. Straps that you can really tie the battery good. I mean, this is it. This is something that it should be in every single plane, and that's it. I just check quick. Of course, the canards will go inside here, and that's it.
And that's it.
And you can see that you have here the place maybe, so you can later set yourself the moving canards, but even if not, I think that you will have the perfect fun with this one. I won't assemble nothing today. I will just put it here to rest. I mean, look at this. I think that we can already imagine the sexiness of this plane. Tell me, huh?
Yeah.
I will just put it like this. At least, yeah, of course, wait, you must be in the right correction. Look at this, It's even molded in a way so you can't put it wrong. So that means that it could be exactly on this. I mean, look at this.
Very good.
Small but so sexy. And that is the point. Even if this is not 120mm, 90mm EDF jet, it's still sexy as it would be.
Yes.
Even though it's just 64. For me, it's the same sexiness, but just third of the price, And when I will fly this, how will I know the difference in the air, Once you will do the flyby, it will look exactly like it is 250mm EDF jet.
Yes, totally
and I
the
think
same.
that even the sounds are getting better and better, and I think that also the FMS, the ESCs and the EDF units are just one of the best in the market, because I see many guys buying almost ready to fly versions, then they later put inside their own EDF units, and usually I see that they're really choosing FMS EDF units a lot.
Yeah.
So this is it, what to tell at the end, nothing, this is it, my friends. Don't waste your time, click on something quick, it doesn't matter on what, this can be another option for you. Of course, we can't recommend this for some beginner pilots. For a plane like this, even though it does have the gyro, you will need to be an expert of flying low-wing warbirds. That is something that I do as a standard. Once you know how to fly a low-wing Second World War warbirds, then you can go flying jets, and you will be one happy pilot all over again. So this is it.
Yes.
Pilot Robert, the Captain Blas, signing off from Sweden. It's beautiful and sexy, amazing. I'm so happy to have it here. FMS 64mm Rafale, 4-cell power, 64mm, 12 blades, fixed landing gears, but with the gyro inside, and that's it. This is a promise of another amazing video on our channel. The first plane to put it on our refixed runway. And I think that this can be your everyday throughout the year flying jet. Even if you will crash it, it will not hurt so much as if you will crash the big bird, but I don't think that you will. But still, this is the beauty of this hobby. Every time you go flying, you don't know what will happen, but you're just expecting to have the time of your life, and 99.9% of time, you do have time of your life, because this is the best hobby in the world. Thanks again for your support. Thanks for buying our t-shirts. Don't forget, once you have the t-shirt from Petrincic Brothers, that means that you are a big supporter and of course that you are a hardcore amateur pilot. Not the professional with the finger in your ass, but the amateur pilot who loves to have good fun, and that's it.
Yes.
And of course to all donators and I don't know what. This is the channel to always feel at home. No captain, no squad, quick! Because we have work to do, and I will go up and put this video on loading, and then we will work here because we must earn money to buy more planes to have more fun on their channel. It's a never-ending story. I really hope, my friends, that me and Blush will film as long as possible because I can't imagine my life anymore without filming and flying RC planes. I mean, I can't imagine my life anymore. So be prepared. Once you will click, you will be an addict for the lifetime, but this will be the best addiction and you will get the best friends in the world.
Yes.
Thanks again.